Hello everybody! My name is Sho and thank you so much for joining me on my channel today. This is part 2 of my Polene birthday haul. I posted part 1 a few days ago and I will make sure that I put a link to it somewhere so you can watch it if you haven't had the chance yet. It was for the Numero Onze Nano, which I've wanted for months and months and months, and now part 2 features a bag that actually almost derailed plans to pick up the other bag, but I still managed to pick this one up. Like I said, it's my birthday. I figured whatever, I'm just gonna celebrate, and I've had like a really bad month, so I was just like, retail therapy, right? Right. Anyway, I don't want to wait. I just want to crack this guy open. I am so excited to see it in person. I've never seen it in person. Nobody in my area has this bag, so I'm super duper thrilled. Okay, let's go. And here she is. As always, Polene just does an exceptional job with packaging. For a bag company that is not anywhere near the super high-end prices of, say, a Vuitton or Chanel or anything, these come so beautifully boxed. I mean, I always feel like I'm unwrapping a present, whether or not, you know, it's actually my birthday. So, as you can see, if you've never purchased from Polene before, these come in these gorgeous pearlescent boxes. They're really, really super sturdy. It's not like, say, your standard Coach box or anything. These are actually like pretty sturdy not cardstock, but is it chipboard? I don't know. Whatever the step after cardstock is. But in any case, these are gorgeous boxes. I just can't say enough good things about them. And it comes with the gold embossing on it. And this one, if you can read that properly on screen, I don't know if it's coming out or not. This is the Numero Onze, and it's one of the newest bags. I think they just came out with one more design past this the last week or two, but it was nothing that caught my eye the way that this one did. I just absolutely adore this one. The color and everything is just so perfect. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and open. Now, as always, it comes with the Polene postcard, and then comes wrapped in Polene's signature tissue with the little sticker with their very, very simple name logo on there. Okay, so I adore Polene dust bags. They're just so amazing. I've never had a dust bag that feels quite so luxe. It's like, it's cotton. It absolutely is cotton, but there's almost like a velvety feel to it. It's so thick and just luxurious and wonderful. I just absolutely adore it. And of course, it comes with the black drawstring and Polene written on the front in, or stenciled in black. Just very chic and very cool, and I absolutely love these bags. I wish there were bags to easily find that were like this, because I would 100% replace a ton of the dust bags I have right now with bags like this if I could find them. So if you happen to know of a third party, not that sells Polene bags specifically, but that sells really, really fantastic cotton luxe drawstring bags, let me know, because I really would love to replace a ton of the ones that I have that are that sort of like silky, I don't even know, it's probably the most flammable polyester in the world, because it definitely doesn't feel like actual silk or satin, but that's beside the point. Anyway, getting into the bag, I think if you can already see from the strap, this, ta-da, is the Onze in lilac, and I just fell in love with this color. It does come in the full grain pebbled leather, which is slightly different from the textured leather. This is actually a little bit of a richer shade. So I absolutely love this one. Is definitely like a full-on lilac-y kind of color. Actually, I think it's almost more of a dusty rose, maybe. That might be a better way to describe it. But the stitching is just gorgeous. I mean, not a stitch out of place. It's just beautiful. Let me get some of the wrapping out. The other thing, besides just this really cool shape, I just love the bottom, how the folds all come together. I guess on the website, it's described as 4 pieces of leather all coming together to form this unique, really organic shape. But I also loved the top. One, gold hardware is totally my thing to begin with, but rather than just being the gold hardware, it has this clasp, this sort of sliding clasp, but I've never seen this on a purse before, at least not like this. Of course, you can hold it like this if you want to. I'm absolutely using the strap, you know me. I'm definitely not I'm not much of a handheld girl, but I like that's an option. But to have ease of access to your actual goodies, you can undo those clasps and then just open this up. And this is a very nice size. It is a really nice size. Wow. I think that probably holds as much as my Nano, or well, we will definitely see when I try and shift all of my stuff over, but that's gorgeous. Okay, so the inside is lined with this sort of burgundy cotton twill. I know that. And it feels really lovely, like all of Polene's cotton twill does. There's no divider, no nothing, just like a nice big empty space for you to put your goodies. And then on the back wall, there is like a very small card slot. Put the Onze to the side. I don't know, can we see that? Right here. There's a little tiny card slot in the back. I don't know if my card holder will fit there or not, but we shall see. But yeah, so lined in twill, and then it has the magnetic clasp, and it's a pretty solid magnet. I mean, it's easy enough to get open, but it's also solid enough so that your items really will stay secure, especially if you have this clasped. Nobody's going to get in there when you don't want them to. Oh, and that's not too bad. I was a little bit concerned that the magnet was going to make things difficult to get into the bag if I wanted to keep this closed. You know, like if you're just shuffling in quickly to get your wallet or whatever. But I think that's definitely plenty of space. And this part is so flexible. It almost feels like there's rigidity to it so that it will easily open like this. Actually, that's kind of cute. I don't know. Is it cute? Well, tell me what you think with it being open like that. It's like a teeny tiny bucket bag, and if you leave it open, I kind of love it. I don't know. We'll have to see. But when you close it the way it's supposed to be closed, it is very, very secure. If you don't feel like holding it as a shoulder bag, and I will do some mod shots so you can see that, These shift so that you can turn your bag into a crossbody or a longer shoulder strap, whatever you feel like, and it will definitely reach a good length so you can have whatever option you want to. I will be curious to see if the straps have any sort of strain on your shoulder because they are quite narrow, if you can see that. But I think it should be fine. I think it should totally be okay because it's not like you can fit a ton of stuff in this bag. It's a pretty small bag. And as always, and of course my hair's caught on the strap because that's just how it goes for me. As always, I will put the dimensions along the bottom of the screen so that you can have those and you can sort of decide for yourself whether or not this is a good size for you. It is definitely a mini bag. I'm 100% it is a mini bag. But I think because of the way it's structured, it will hold everything that you need as far as like absolute essentials, wallet, keys, a little bit of makeup if you need it, whatever. But I definitely think it will fit in this little guy. It does not have feet, nor does it have a flat bottom. So you can't really like, I don't know if you can see that. It does not just sit up on its own. That said, any bag that does not have feet, I generally am not going to be putting down in a lot of places. I will probably bring my little Klipa bag hanger with me anywhere I go and see how that works so that it can sort of just like hang as opposed to sitting on a terrifyingly germy, dirty table or whatever. But for the most part, I think that this bag is going to work really, really well for me. It's like a good mini bag size. It's not so small that I have no idea what I'll do with it. That's the problem with wallet on chain bags for me. They are so small that I'm just like, why did I not just carry my card holder in my pocket? Because that's about all that they carry. Whereas this definitely will carry a good amount of stuff. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and swap into my comparison mode, and I'm going to go grab my Nano that I'm carrying right now, and we'll see if it carries the exact same or if it'll carry less or more, and we'll just sort of do a little quick comparison for you there. Okay, as promised, here's a little comparison between the Nano and the Onze. You can see they are actually pretty close in size. I haven't measured them both together yet. Like, as you saw, I just opened the package, but eyeballing it, they look pretty similar. The Onze looks like it's maybe a little bit shorter, but since you can't really pack the Nano to the brim, or at least I have not managed to and still be able to close it, I don't think that that's gonna make a big difference. I think they're probably going to be able to hold pretty much the same. So yeah, this is the Nano in nude, by the way, and then this is the Onze in lilac. So right now, what I'm carrying in my Nano is mask, of course. Can't get away without these guys still. I have my Coach keychain and key holder. I have a hair claw, a silk hair scrunchie, just because there are times when I just don't want any like dents in my hair, even though I'm sure you can see it's frizzy as all get out right now. This is just an extra Dior pouch holding my Milk and Sass macaron, and the macaron opens up to a detangling brush and then a compact mirror on the other side. I love this thing, by the by. I have a couple original detanglers, but they're significantly larger. And while this is a pretty big, compact travel brush, it still works really well. Like I said, it does have the compact mirror with it, so it's kind of a 2-in-1. So I think in the end it does save a little bit of space rather than carrying the brush and a mirror with me. I don't know if that's true in the end, but I have hand sanitizing spray. I'm not a big fan of the gels anymore. They always make my hands kind of itchy, whereas the spray doesn't do that very much. Because the spray does essentially dry out your hands, I do have the Chatelaine Orange Blossom hand cream. This is like a huge amount of shea butter in it, which is one of those moisturizers that does not irritate my hands. I have hypersensitive skin, so I have a tendency to have bad reactions to things, but this one works really, really well for me. I have my little Polene mini pouch, and I put lipsticks and lip balms in this. This is the Urban Decay Vice Comfort Matte in color Trip. I have a lip balm from Mentholatum. This is Melty Lip Cream in Matcha. I think it's a limited edition, but it's been around for years at this point. I don't know how limited it could possibly be. It's green, but it does not turn your lips green. It just has that really good matcha smell. It also works amazingly well. So if you're looking for a lip balm, this stuff is incredible. I have two little hair ties for when I go to the gym. Not that I'm going to the gym right now. A teeny tiny Tide mini pen for on the go. This thing costs the exact same as the giant Tide pen. It's a massive waste of money, but it does fit in my teeny tiny bags, whereas the larger one is kind of a pain. So I guess it's for like what's worth it to you kind of thing. Will I get it again? Probably not, but you never know. I also have my Koala Cloth microfiber glasses cleaning cloth. If you wear glasses, I say this every time. This is not sponsored. I just love it that much. Get this. This is so awesome. It cleans my glasses like nothing else ever has. It also never scratches them. It's like the perfect thing for glasses wearers. So Koala Cloth, I always keep that with me. They come in like a pack of 6. And I started using these like more than a year ago, and I'm still going through that pack. They are washable and reusable, so really, really great. What else is in here? So I'm filming on my phone, but I do have my film case just so I can sort of gauge how much space it's going to require. I have flinging things, a tampon, and then just a travel Gucci Bloom perfume. This is what I'm constantly wearing these days. I love the Gucci Bloom line. I think they all smell amazing. In the back pocket, I carry panty liner, alcohol wipes, another Koala Cloth, and then my card holder. And yeah, I definitely don't think that's going to fit in the card holder of the smaller bag, but we will see. And that is everything that fits and that I carry day to day in my Numero Onze Nano. Now to Jenga it up and see what will actually fit in the Onze. Okay. First thing first, I want to see if this will actually fit in the card holder. I don't think that it's going to, and it does not. Even if I flip it on its side, does not compute. It's not going to happen. So that'll just go in the bag, but what will fit in there? Let's see. Okay, Koala Cloth, also a no-go. This is larger than the Koala Cloth, so definitely a no-go. Panty liner, yes. So apparently I'm going to use the little card holder as a panty liner case. If I did not necessarily need to carry my card holder, I would just drop like my driver's license and a credit card in there and it would be just fine. I generally these days feel the need to carry a couple extra things besides just the driver's license and the credit card. So I probably will be carrying this with me for the next bit of time, but we shall see. Let's see. I'm going to fit my little cosmetics case in there. Oh, I'm going to throw my phone inside. Let's throw the macaron. Okay, let's put the perfume and the spray. Ooh, that spray. I don't know if the spray is gonna happen, because I really don't want to tilt it on its side, because it is in fact a liquid. So I don't know if I feel comfortable with that. I might have to switch to one of the gels, which is a little bit of a bummer, but that's not the end of the world for me. Let's see. Tampon and hand cream go in easily enough. Mask, and then usually I just lay my keys on top just because I need to be able to access that easily. And playing Tetris. Da-da-da. So everything except the spray fit in there. The spray is just a little too tall. 100% easy to fit in if I was willing to put it on its side. I'm just not willing to do that. I do have small hand sanitizer gels that will definitely fit and that I don't have as many concerns about. So we'll swap those out and that shouldn't be a problem. But you can see it's not bulging unsightly anywhere, I don't think. And nothing seems strained. It's also not crazy heavy or anything. Like I said, this is everything that I fit inside my Nano with the exception of the hand sanitizing spray. But yeah, everything fits. And there's a ton of stuff in here. I could very easily take out something else. You know, like the macaron brush. I do have like a smaller brush that's just not as nice. It's not the detangling style that will definitely fit in here even with and leave me with even more space. Still won't solve the problem of the liquid hand sanitizer, but would just make the packaging a little bit lighter, you know, a little less Jenga requirements. So there's still a lot of room to sort of play around in here. But yeah, so that's everything that I was able to get to fit in here. If you have any suggestions about how to put like liquid hand sanitizer in this guy, definitely comment and let me know, because it's just my preferred way to go. But yeah, if you have any questions, make sure you comment and let me know. I'll try to answer them as best I can. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to some mod shots. Okay, let's get some mod shots in here. This, as you know, is the Numero Onze. It is a super cute little mini bag, and I think that it would look good on pretty much any kind of frame. I am 5'3", and I have it currently on as a crossbody, obviously, but I think it works really well as a crossbody, as a shoulder bag, and even as a little handheld, if you prefer to hold it that way. And I guess it does go over your wrist if you like to carry it like this. So it's super duper versatile. I really love that about it. I do think that it works well on lots of different heights, no matter what, because you've got so much leeway with the strap. It's one of those cool straps that sort of slides however you want it to. So if you like to carry it like a little bit higher on your body, if you're someone who wants to hold it way up high, because I know that's like kind of a thing. I'm not a big fan of the crossbody where it's like in your armpit, but I know that I see tons of people carrying things that way, but it does do that if you want it to. But as you can see, it definitely does give you tons of options. Okay, so you can see I have it pretty low on my hip here. I think I'd probably carry it a little bit higher for me, honestly. But this is how it looks. If you wanted to carry it a little behind, if you want to carry it towards the front, and again, just on your hip. And like I said, I am 5'3", so it works, I think, on tons of different heights. If you're shorter than I am, if you're taller than I am, I have plenty of leeway on the strap left. So, you know, it definitely will work if you need it to be a little bit longer. And like I said, I already have it to a length that it's a little lower than I prefer to carry. So yeah, I think this is a fantastic little bag with tons of options, super versatile. And I think anybody who's looking for a mini bag that can do a ton of different looks all in one, this might be the one for you. Okay, so that was my little mini initial impressions review, what's in my bag mod shot video of the Polene Numero Onze. I hope that this was helpful to anyone who's thinking about picking this bag up. I already am in love with it on first sight. I will see how I feel about it. Of course, I'll let you guys know with an update as time goes by as far as wear and tear and how I'm still liking it, but it really is such a beautiful little bag. If you found this video at all helpful or entertaining, please, please, please consider liking and subscribing. I love meeting fellow bag fans, and I love chatting with people who also have the same little purse obsession that I do. If you have any questions about this bag or about my Nano, please feel free to leave those in the comments. I will try and answer as best I possibly can. If I can't find an answer for you, I will try and track someone down who will have an answer. And with that, I am going to go ahead and sign off. As always, thank you so, so much for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.